So here it is, the announcement that many people have been waiting for. Sean Gordon Murphy is bringing his new book, The Plot Holes, to IndieGoGo next week, and he's already being canceled for it.
This is a video from Arch City Comics, I believe. Here, Arch City Comics is a lot of fun. So, thanks. Go subscribe to Arch City Comics if you enjoy this video.
Welcome to the world famous Arch City Comics. I am Adam Mayef. If you're not already, please make sure you're subscribed and you've got that bell rung for notifications so you can stay up to date on all things Arch City. So yeah, it didn't take very long, but here it is. SGM has finally announced, it's official now. Next week he is launching his brand new IndieGoGo. I'm assuming this is the cover for said campaign. Looks really great. A lot of cool looking characters in here. This middle character actually looks like, I think his name was Chris from Punk Rock Jesus, kind of grown up a little bit. I don't know if that's intentional or if that's just some similarities that I'm seeing there. But I can't wait for this book. I want to see what SGM does with his new project, with this IP, free from the mainstream, doing it all on his own. Good for him, but bad for him because the SJW's NPCs are already on the attack. Joe Glass tweeted out yesterday, so big name comic creator is launching his IndieGoGo campaign to attract the CG masses this week, huh? And then everybody's favorite Quans are here. Sean Gordon Murphy pushes plausible deniability, but he knows Tanaple is a bigot, IndieGoGo is comic state's refuge, and his actions are dog whistles to them. And because of that, he knows they'll buy anything to own the SJWs, even a drawn together homage. Oh, is that what he thinks this is? He thinks this is a drawn together homage? I don't really see that. There's one anthropomorphic looking guy here. I see two in Drawn Together. Drawn Together was funny anyway. Funny shit. That's when Comedy Central actually put out comedy. It's amazing. And of course we have the one and only Mags Visaggio chiming in as well. He absolutely knows. He and I had a long conversation ages ago about this in DMs. I know people had been saying shit about him for a long time, but he was always supportive and kind with me, and I fell for his defenses over and over again. But when he claimed he had no idea about Doug this time, after he already told me in private that he had cut off his professional relationship with Tanaple as a result of our discussion, I was so eager to believe this big famous comics guy was my friend that I let shit slide, gave the benefit of every doubt, defended him over and over again. Now, for those of you who may or may not know, I did a video on this a while ago. Sean Gordon Murphy was originally doing the cover for Doug Tenaple's Bigfoot Bill 2 campaign. And once that campaign launched and all of these SJW folk seen this, they immediately tried to cancel Sean Gordon Murphy for working with Doug Tenaple, to the point that Sean contacted Doug and said that he had to remove the cover, that he could not be associated with Doug, and that was going to be the end of their professional relationship going forward. Now, I'm not sure how much of what is all true here. It always did seem kind of strange that Sean would have no idea that Doug was who he is. We're not going to get into all that. But a lot of other people know. And as soon as that campaign went up, they immediately started attacking Sean for working with Doug. Yada yada. I believe that's what Mags is talking about here. I don't know. Hard to say, really. Yeah, Joe Glass, he goes on to say, I don't think I'm missing anything here. Yeah, he goes on to say, yeah, it was that last time claiming he didn't know about Doug. The first thing I thought was bullshit, not just because anyone let him know last time, but because he'd specifically had a talk with you. I realized then that it was a ploy. I'm sorry he used you like that. And then she says back, me too. I'm still really angry and really hurt. Wonder if she's angry enough to take a baseball bat to someone's face. Joe then says, it's hard for people like us who want to see the good in people and give people the benefit of the doubt. Unfortunately, there are those out there who will take advantage of us for it. Murphy showed his true colors. That being said, it's not worth losing that hope in people. Wow, so brave. Now, if I remember correctly, again, Sean Gordon Murphy, he has people in his family that are of the LGBTQ plus persuasion. So the fact that Mags is assuming that she was just used, as a token. Oh, look, here I am smiling and sitting with a trans woman. That's really low of Mags to just assume that off the bat like that. Ha, the bat. But this is ridiculous. All Sean is doing is he's launching an IndieGoGo project. That's it. Nothing. He has never stated that he is CG. He's always been a man of the consumer. He loves his customers no matter where they come from, which as a creative person, that's exactly how you should be. You should not be trying to narrow your audience down to just one little niche. Be as broad as possible. Bring as many people in to support your book. That's how every professional in any creative industry, movies, music, books, comic books, no matter what it is, that is exactly how you should go about your business. You stay away from the bullshit, the drama, this person is aligned with Comicsgate. This person is Comicsgate, so I can't talk to them, and I've got to actually talk down to them, or else my friends are going to get mad. And that's exactly what's happening here. His quote-unquote friends in the industry are mad because he's launching an IndieGoGo, and IndieGoGo is what Comicsgate uses pretty exclusively, and that must mean he's dog whistling Comicsgate to come support him. It couldn't be that he just didn't want to use Kickstarter and he felt more comfortable using IndieGoGo because the platform is easier to use. It has more features than Kickstarter. And I believe Kickstarter does take a little bit more money off of the top. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that it does cost a little bit more. Now, you've already got professionals out there like Jimmy Palmiotti who use Kickstarter pretty regularly, do crowdfunding, and are quite successful for it. Billy Tucci is another one. Tucci kind of rides that Comicsgate line. He's never quite said that he is Comicsgate, but he he pals around with a lot of CGers, a lot of mainstream people too. He's a true professional. He just wants to do his crowdfunded books away from the mainstream. It's where he can put more money in his pocket, which, oh, God forbid, you want to make a little bit of money doing what you love. God forbid. So, this is only the first of many, I'm sure, attacks that will come towards Sean Gordon Murphy. You can consider him absolutely canceled. He will soon find out who his real friends are and who his real fans are. I believe with this campaign, it's going to be really interesting to see who endorses this, who backs this project, and then who tries to cancel him and accuse him of being Comicsgate, which he is not. He has never said he's a part of Comicsgate. He does his own thing. He makes his own books. He's got a nice contract with DC right now. I assume DC's not really making many books at this point. That's a whole nother mess in itself. But it's going to be really interesting to see how this plays out. Of course, I'd love to hear from all of you. What do you guys think? Sound off in the comments. Remember to hit like and share this out for everyone else to see. I will see you all next time.